Of year can be tough for senior citizens because they can't always celebrate the way they used to or the way they want to.
Yeah, so today we're going to be chatting with Chief Happiness Officer at Comfort Keepers, Saudia. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me, and good morning, Sacramento.
So tell us, because I think lots of times when, we're going through our lives, we're busy, and maybe we don't get to go see mom and dad as much as we used to or would like to. What is it that we are missing about what seniors go through, not just this time of year, but throughout the year?
It's so important to think about the holidays as a time for family fun and connection and celebrating. And we just have to remember that our aging loved ones might be experiencing the holidays different than they used to be. They might be across the country. They might be, have less physical ability or less memories. And sometimes it just makes them a little bit uncomfortable. So keeping them part of it is so important. They might not even tell us because they might be experiencing the holiday blues or social isolation. They don't want you to feel bad. They don't want to feel like a burden. So it's important to just stay in touch with them and communicate as much as you can.
And how can you really detect if they're not being completely transparent?
They might not tell you. So it's just important to make sure they feel part of the holidays, that they feel part of, and that they need to be participating. I was speaking with my dad the other day. He's 87 years old. And what he told me, the most important thing for him is to be with family. So whether it's virtual across the country or in person, making them feel like they're part of it and they're important is what the most important thing you can do.
I think about this generation that we're talking about, and they come from a different era in terms of mental health. They're from the stiff upper lip, don't say anything about it. Do you find that is a big obstacle for people understanding what their older relatives may be going through?
100%. And one of the things that we say, it's so important for people to remember that it doesn't matter how old you are, everybody wants the same thing, which is love, connection, hope, and purpose. We have to remember that our seniors want the same thing. And it's especially true for the holidays and keeping them involved in traditions like cards, mailing them a card every single day. Put it in the mail. So every time they open the mailbox, it's something that brings them cheer. So even if they're not telling you they feel the blues, they're feeling the positive side of it.
That's right.
Ornaments. Like ornaments are such an important part of the holiday traditions too. So having them feel like, even if they're across the country, have the caregiver unpack the ornaments and so they can feel like they're participating the same way we all are.
Yeah, it might seem like, effort to do when you're busy, you don't have time, but I think the benefits from it, I think, are far greater than any of us really, truly understand.
Oh, definitely.
Saudia, thank you so much. By the way, Chief Happiness Officer, that is a great job title.
I was thinking the same thing.
Your guys' website, by the way, is comfortkeepers.com if people need to get a little bit more information. Thank you so much. I think that's a really important message at this time of year. Really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much.
And one thing we didn't